Greetings. Here I am again at this noisy BART station, making another ramble rant video. But I haven't even been paying attention much to the news lately. It's kind of depressing. A lot of the Republicans, the Trump supporters, didn't seem to notice that Trump kind of came out, hey, I made this beautiful peace, got this beautiful ceasefire. And then, like, the next day, Netanyahu decides to go back on genocidal bombing civilian rampage. Oh, man. Or maybe 2 or 3 days later, I don't know, the genocide continua. Nobody said anything. Nobody cared. Israel is totally controlling both the Democrats for sure, totally captured by Israel a long time ago, AIPAC and the Israel lobby, and Netanyahu, who famously came and addressed our Congress, kind of like while he's doing the genocide, and they all stood up for him. That was kind of while the Democrats were still the thing, right? But anyway, on the Republican side of things, you've got Pam Bondi, who we're gonna release all of JFK and all the Epstein files and all these old files that should be released by now. They have no security. There's no security issue, anything related to the murder of JFK. And if we find out that it was Israel with our CIA, the founding of the modern state of Israel, which is not Judah, right? It's not the ancient Palestine. But anyway, the founding of the modern state of Israel is mainly a bunch of Europeans and some Americans, white, people, mostly European descent, converts, Judaism. Judaism is not, being Jewish is not actually an ethnicity. Isn't that trippy? It's a religion. Judaism is a religion. Being Jewish is a religious thing, right? It's not necessarily an ethnic thing. It's been kind of turned into that. In Europe, I think, is where that happened. But anyway, both of them started, CIA and Israel. Both started somewhere around 1947, 1948. Israel, 1948, CIA, 47. 46, 47, 48, you kind of got this Nakba, you got, Israel, kind of European people calling themselves Jews and saying that they have some ancient connection to the land. It'd be like me as a Christian or something saying, oh, I just got whoever lives in Queens, New York now, one of my relatives lived there 30 years ago, so now I just got to kick them all the hell out and take it over. That's their position. Anyway, and there's not really anyone in America, Democrat, Republican side. The Republicans, they've got this horrible, I'm a Christian myself, that's my faith, my belief, my spirituality. But there's a certain kind of group of Christians that have conflated some weird, Zionist thing with the Christianity they have. And they're just totally into it. Just Israel, just bomb those Palestinians as fast as possible, bro. Just do it in the name of God, Crazy, like Zionist Christians here in America. And then there's a lot of kind of Zionist Jews, quote unquote Jews, that are part of the project too, that want to just lay waste to everything indigenous in eastern Jerusalem and in the West Bank and Gaza and Hebron and all that. There's actually a lot of Christians, or there used to be, in Hebron. But anyway, so that's going on. And Israel. Okay, so that's that. And the whole thing of people that went along with this idea that Trump is Putin's bitch, people that repeated that, they're almost as dumb as the people that went around saying ivermectin is like a horse dewormer, right? Ivermectin is a great medicine for a lot of things. But anyway, what was I what was I comparing that to? Israel. Anyway, I'm tired. But so yeah, so you had kind of right wing Christian Republicans, super just Israel always right, could never do wrong. Whoever, how many ever children they rape, torture, murder, kill, doesn't matter. You know, pregnant, just bombing hospitals. There's no scrutiny for Israel ever from that side of the faction. And of course, we know that Chuck Schumer is, you know, the Chuck Schumer wing of the DNC Democrats, which are still kind of asserting their thing, are also captured by Israel. Oh, Trump was Putin's bitch. Yeah, right. Trump is Netanyahu's bitch. That's obvious. He gave part of the Golan Heights to Israel right under Russia's nose during his first presidency, and nobody noticed because you're idiots. But anyway. Well, so what else was I gonna say? So Democrats. So they know they're losing, man. They still got Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi, these old dinosaurs from just a corporate super grifter, corrupted, left fucking Democrat assholes that everybody hates. They're still hanging on. They're still there, like decrepit vampires, just holding on. And the boomers going to let us live? Let our society, will we still be civilization, Western civilization, after the boomers are finally gone? Will we still be even that? I don't know. They seem intent on, like, it's always about them, and they're going to blow it all to hell, it seems like. But anyway, so the Democrats. So the other, their thing, what's going on right now, I don't know who put this together, but Bernie and AOC are out on tour together, and they've got this sort of, AOC has her 2018 candidate AOC rhetoric again. She's kind of got some of that rhetoric kind of bringing back, and Bernie has some of his 99% versus the 1% rhetoric. He's kind of got that going on, and so they got this big kind of tour just going on, like, hey, maybe we're gonna bring back some legitimacy to the Democratic Party. But unfortunately, AOC ran on the fact that she was going to go against the establishment. She was not going to kiss their butt. She was actually going to give us Med for all. And she saw that the Affordable Care Act under Obama was just a joke and horrible, and a big reason why Trump won the first time. The failings of Obamacare, which, again, most Democrats can't acknowledge still to this day. But it's a horribly flawed system. It's Romney Care. It's Mitt Romney Care. It's a giveaway to the HMOs, to the pharmaceutical industry. There's no restrictions on it. Everybody has to buy, so there's a mandate to buy their insurance, buy their product. There's no regulation on it. No, the exchanges, the public exchanges that were going to happen, all that kind of stuff, that never happened. None of that ever happened. It's just you paying a premium to private equity firm, and they're saying no to whatever you need. That's still the case, and it sucks. It's expensive. It's shitty. It sucks. We need to get rid of the middleman. We need to get rid of private equity. HMO's got to go. The pharmaceutical lobby's got to go. Pharmaceutical companies should not be able to advertise on our public media anymore, or even a private media. Get pharmaceutical advertisements out of the NPR. Get Pfizer off of NPR and Moderna. Pfizer and Moderna, the CEO, Alan Borla, should be in prison. But anyway, yeah, so that's their answer. AOC and Bernie, who sold, what they are is like shepherds. They're like a fake resistance, a fake populism kind of for the Democrats that shepherds you back to the corporate party every time. They're a fake rebellion, a fake resistance movement. They're not, it's nothing. It's just a big distraction. But they're getting all these huge crowds, all these people coming. People just want to have hope so much that the establishment's going to be nice to them, that they're not going to ever have to ask in a forceful way or fight for their rights back, for economic anything. They're not ready to fight. They don't want to fight. They just want to be like, oh, I love Kamala. Joy. I love Joy. And I love Kamala. I just want it to all be joy. I don't want confrontations. Oh, Jeff, confrontations. This was so confrontational. Just have joy. Just go for the joyful genocide. of Kamala, right? Or the fake ass resistance movement of Bernie and AOC. What a joke. It's such a joke. And then also Bernie can't bring himself to support a third party. He says, oh, the independent. He's kind of got this independent trick he does, right? Oh, yeah, maybe I'll be independent, blah, blah, blah. You can support some independence. That's not third party. That's different, you know? And he's still kind of against the third party. He's kind of taking the wind out of the sails of like Jill Stein. Why doesn't he mention her name? It's ridiculous. So yeah, that's what's going on today. It's not anything good. I know there's good things happening out there, and we'll see them eventually. And I'll keep putting my 10 points of what would make us awesome again. Glass-Steagall, community banking, organic food, local food as much as possible, local. You know, the anarchists, the leftists, they all gave up on local. When COVID hit, they're all totally for a one-size-fits-all solution for everybody, and that is that you all suck Pfizer's dick. And take the vaccine and shut up, right? And one size fits all. But really what needs to happen is somebody comes to you and you're a doctor, you say, let's take a look at your symptoms and see what's going on. There's some viruses going around. There's always viruses going around. There's always a flu going around. But that doesn't mean we freak out and start, poking you with toxic things. That's not the answer, right? A one-size-fits-all answer, which is what the establishment pushed super hard and turned you all into idiots, unfortunately. But we're going to wake up. Some people are waking up. Unfortunately, they're not Republicans or Democrats, but that's okay. We'll see what happens. All right, stay positive.